people can get on the app for free and join the community, which is what I want. But there's also a premium level that includes AI, a direct API straight into ChatGPT.
Hmm.
So of the most recent model, the 5.4. So I'm kind of curious because I was kind of guesstimating the price of how much I should charge for that membership. I thought $5 a month should be pretty good, but now I'm wondering, I don't know. I was trying to do some research on what the average person might use, chat with, or how many tokens they might use. And so based on my calculations, about $5 a month seemed good, but I mean, technically they could do it as much as they want. So they might, they're getting great value. The premium is a great value simply because it has a direct API into OpenAI and I'm paying for that.
Mm.
So, you know, if people watch this, yes, you can go on the app and get $5, you know, max API usage with ChatGPT. Please don't run me dry. But I've designed it to where um it's an AI coach. So I've kind of like designed the thinking process of it, you know. Are you familiar with AI chat or
Yeah, big
Claude?
time, big
Okay.
time. In fact, I have one set up where it's me and David sitting in an Irish pub,
Uh-huh.
over a beer, and then I just ruminate like on whatever the hell's in my head, you know.
Yeah, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's super sick. I have a similar one. I have bunches of projects and instructions and whatnot. I have one called Journal, and I have instructions in it. So it's like I use it to journal, and then if I want feedback, it will give me feedback based off of all of my journal entries. Um, I have another one that specializes in physical fitness. So it's like a personal trainer. I have a bunch. I have a newscaster one, so it does, or like a journalist one, so it does like fact checking and stuff like that for
Okay.
off like news articles, bunches of stuff. I love AI. I'm huge into AI. It's so much
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. That's
What do you? How do you use it? Like, what's your primary use case?
um legal. I yeah, and that's something that's not recommended, like, you have to have your head on, like, you have to pay attention. You can't just, like, tell it to do something because 'cause it'll come up with some stuff that's not good.
Right.
But if you do pay attention, and you feed it, like, the local court rules or whatever, I've represented myself in several cases, real estate matters,
Oh, okay.
and, like, I have one going right now. A guy stopped paying on a house, and he's got a rent to own kind of a contract, and as soon as he stops paying, the house is mine, but he won't leave, kind of thing. So it's a court, and I'm fully representing myself on there. And it's good, like, and you have to check it. You have to make sure that, like that it's on the right course. But one of the things I do is within the projects, I'll create a council that's appropriate for the topic, so in this case, it's like West Coast, one from, LA, attorneys that are specialized in different aspects of real estate, and then give them a full bio, like I'm writing a movie,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then feed that into, and this is the council, and this is that perspective, and then while I'm in any other part of the chat, I'll just say, "Hey, hit the council up on this. Is this a good idea?"
Hmm.
And then they'll come back with 3 perspectives on, like, realty, like, specializations,
Nice.
and it kinda checks itself. And, well, maybe one's like a local judge, like, that knows all the rules in Juneau, Alaska, like, whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You got to feed it like resources and whatnot.
Mhm.
Do you do that? Like, do you have like legal books or legal
Everything's
documents?
published, so, like, yeah, like, I just feed it a website, and it'll go through and, like, it tells me, like, Rule 75, paragraph 3, section 4, and I can pull that up, and it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Nice, dude.
Y
See,
yeah.
that's a wonderful use case that I don't think a lot of people are like really preview to, whether
Right.
it's legal or it's, personal fitness or whatever it might be. Like if you can kind of orchestrate it, design its brain essentially, its personality, kind of guide its thinking, you can have a really profound output.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I have another one where I was involved in a car crash a year ago, um, and after working on it, giving it all the information and blah, 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 all the, medical
Mhm.
ideas and all this stuff, it just printed me out a one-page request to Geico for policy limits and just said, "Please tender your policy limits," and they came back, like, same day and said, "Okay," without any other
Wow.
fight.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.